when it comes to releasing a new game, it's always nice to put hidden Easter eggs, kind of like references. Not even hidden, it's just like blatantly up there right in your face, those kind of references. Or you just like showcase some new boss that you left out and even the data miners didn't find out. Or you do it the old fashioned way. If you have two successful games that are there in your franchise, you let one game, successful one, advertise for the next one. Three things that we are going to be looking today is these things, how these are done. First is the reason where you make Easter eggs available, some obscure face-to-face value of just references that are going to be there for the next game. That is Pokemon. So if you don't know, in X and Y they showcased how there's a guy from the next region. He would give you some sort of like a trophy or thing, and he will say, okay, this is from another region, referencing Sun and Moon. And in Sun and Moon, there are scenes like that which would explain for the next generation and stuff like that, which is I think kind of neat. And it doesn't give you any big deal, but it would explain a lot of things, right? And it's kind of like a reference thing because Pokemon regions, if you don't know, are based on real life. So X and Y was based on France, Y is for Alola, and so on and so on. Kanto is for Japan and stuff like that. And these sort of references are really nice when it comes to like Unova is for New York, and just like a small one or two references from here to here. But it is really amazing for us players who are going and play the game. It's like boring. It's like boom, there's a new game that is coming out. Ooh, it's like ooh, all right, interesting, interesting. And we are gonna pick apart that kind of like reference, and then we are gonna explain it to our fans, you guys, about how these things happen. That's number one. Number two is where like Bloodborne, after years and years of the game, people are still finding old bosses that even the data miners didn't find. Now this is surprising. If you don't know who data miners are, before even a game comes out, their job is to just like tear apart the game and then see what are there. So if the Pokemon games are releasing even before they come out, they just data miners break things up, and then they're going to take a look at all the things that are there in terms of Pokédex changes and stuff like that. And it happens for every other game. The data miners are there to just like take apart the games and then see, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, okay, these are the shits. And I don't think this is kind of like a promotional event for the new game that is coming out from Software, which was introduced in the Game of the Year thing as a teaser. I don't think is that the case. But at the same time, I don't understand why they are finding these bosses. Even the fans are really surprised. I mean, obviously they're just playing the game. They know all the things that are there, and then boom, it's like there's a new boss. You at that instant, like you're played like hours and hours of Bloodborne, so you're at that kind of like instant. I knew shit about this game. All right, shut up. I can easily handle anyone. I know the patterns. I can kill them. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. And there's like a new boss right in your face, and like, um, anyone. So that kind of a thing. I don't think it's kind of like a statement for the new game or a hidden Easter egg or something. It's just something that people didn't discover. Maybe it was there in the game in the first place. The story has still been going on, but I don't know how it's gonna end. But the next thing is the most important one. You have your successful game, and then you're gonna advertise that for the next game that is only gonna be coming out. Red Dead Redemption 2 is in the same universe as GTA 5 for a certain time. Yeah, if you don't believe that that's going to be happening. GTA Online is kind of like an entity of its own after GTA 5. Single player was a huge success. GTA 5 Online surprisingly did well when you consider the market things for players in on battlegrounds, Dota 2, CS:GO, GTA 5 Online. Being fourth is no bad thing at all. Just imagine this game is released for years now, and it's not that kind of like a competitive thing as well. It's just like for fun, but people are still playing it. Concurrent players are still staggering to me. And they just released a new update called the this is like a doomsday heist, uh, named cutely, I suppose. And in that heist there's like DeLoreans flying, heist, stealing, a lot of things that are there, which is obviously GTA 5, blood and bread and butter of GTA 5. So I think that was really happy to see, and that was kind of like a major update in a long time. I'm just like, okay, the game is done and dusted now. They're gonna move to Red Dead Redemption 2, but then they released this update with like boom, please, and now that's kind of like a pairing on its own. It's like kind of like a you know pasta did with the right sauce. It's like that kind of tastiness that just like still is in your mouth. I don't know. I didn't eat pasta or anything, but I just I just I just thought that would be a good reference. So what they did was like they released this big update, so everyone was playing it. It's like, hey, we got the update. And the next few days later, you're still in that kind of like a zone after you just finished that. Oh shit, what's next? Oh, this is next. Okay, there's a Red Dead Redemption 2 possibility where you do a certain mission, you do a certain puzzle mission, and then you get that. So you get a gun, double revolver, golden one, and with that one you just take a shot of headshots of certain numbers, and if you do that you will get in-game currency. That's not a big deal because it's not that much, and $250,000 I think in-game currency. And if you get that, you can keep the gun, and you can have that gun in Red Dead Redemption 2 as well when you play that game. And that's like amazing, right? So you just like finished that big update to GTA 5 online, and then like, so yeah, it's like it's all fine. And it's like boom, it's not fine. Something new for you. Just go and play it. It's just like encouraging people to play the game more, and which I really like about this. And the next thing that I want to be talking about is people are still saying that this is not the first. The game is obviously going to be releasing in before April 1st, 2018. It's kind of like a spring deal. And before it releases, they are saying that there are going to be more and more and more and more missions. With GTA 5 Online being a huge success, people are going to be playing it, and then when they play Red Dead Redemption 2, it's just kind of like a good start for them. Okay, we kind of like have these things which we can enjoy because we played that game, kind of like a loyalty thing for fans. So I would say nice deal, and it's a nice way of promoting games. It's not just like tying you up to something that you don't want to do, right? It's like you can enjoy this game without having any troubles, and it's just like making GTA 5 Online relevant again. Not saying that it was dead, but with the rise of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Dota 2, CS:GO, as always, it's just like a nice boost to the game in terms of like the Doomsday Heist as well as this one. So I actually was surprised when seeing okay Red Dead Redemption 2 in GTA 5. So even this video is gonna have the title. It's like you know that doesn't make any sense. But boom, you are gonna actually kind of have a crossover mission. It's not that big of a deal, as I said, but at the end of the day, it's a promotional one for the new game, and people don't know about that game apart from a trailer and some screenshots. There's nothing to be known about the story, gameplay, mechanisms. So people are really looking forward to that. And that game is not released. If it's like releasing for Christmas next year or something, it's fine. But it's releasing in spring, so we don't have that much time yet. So you can't just sit around and then speculate about different things. So I think that's good. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about this treasure thing? What do you think? Like, there's gonna be new missions or not? This is it. Like the one deal thing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit that like button. Share the video with your friends and family. Stop posting around and subscribe to the channel and join the Cavalier Collective. Also hit that notification icon while you are at it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to comment down below. That's the question of the hour for you. You dirty, dirty bitch. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher.